sanbona and welcome to my channel. If you are a new viewer, welcome to the party. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you for being here again. So my name is Ndlovu, hot girl doing hot girl things, and today's video is going to be a bit different to what I normally do. So in today's video we will be shopping for ingredients and cooking and tasting a Korean meal. So the meal I'm making, I downloaded the recipe. Wow, I didn't put it in my bag. Okay, so the meal I'm making is called Kimchi Udon Noodles. Kimchi Udon Noodles, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, right now I'm about to drive to Kokoro. I think that's how you say it. Guys, if I pronounce things incorrectly, please forgive me. I'm Zulu, okay? So I'm gonna go to Kokoro in Rivonia. Right now I'm at work. I'm gonna drive to Kokoro in Rivonia. We're gonna buy the ingredients, and then when I get home, we're going to cook this meal and taste it and find out how good we are at cooking Korean food. The one thing that I really want to get is soju, because I feel like that's just going to complete the experience. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of eating Zulu food if you're not going to taste umboti? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's go to Kokoro and get these ingredients so we can get started. Period. Okay guys, so here is my shopping list and here's the shop.
When I wake up, I feel cozy, yeah. Can you hold up? Don't need no coffee yet. Got no makeup. How do you look so fine? Bust up, how did I make you mine? Stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment, yeah. Stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment, yeah. Don't you love when we take our time to make love? Promise you I'm not wasting time in the bathtub. We don't gotta rush, no. Never gonna rush, no. My life's in a slow-mo, always in a slow-mo. I still show up on time. Stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment.
Alright, now that we have our ingredients, let's get cooking. For the sauce, we're going to start with some chili flakes, gochugaru. Then from the flakes, we're going to get some chili paste, which is gochujang. I think that's how you say it. I think you call it gochujang. And then after that, we're going to add some soy sauce. That's our next ingredient for the sauce. And then after the soy sauce, we are going to add some honey. This is our honey. And then after the honey, we're going to add some sugar. Next ingredient for the sauce is some garlic. We're going to add some minced garlic. And then we're going to add some olive oil. Alright, so moving on to the main, obviously we need our udon noodles. Then we are going to add some bacon. Okay, we need some bacon. I used lean bacon. Then of course we're going to need some spring onions or green onions, and of course our star ingredient, some kimchi. And for the garnish, we are going to use some eggs. Alright, so now we're going to mix all of our sauce ingredients together in a bowl. Alright, so everything that I just mentioned for the sauce, you just pour it all up and mix it. We're going to start with 1 tablespoon of our Korean chili flakes, the gochugaru. And then we're going to follow that up with half a tablespoon of the gochujang, the chili paste. I won't lie to you, I got a bit excited for the chili paste and I actually added a full tablespoon of the paste. So mine was a bit spicier, but I enjoy spicy food, so I didn't mind it too much. Then we follow that up with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And then we add 1 tablespoon of honey. Up next is our sugar. I got a bit confused here. I thought that you add 1 teaspoon, but you actually add 1 tablespoon of sugar. So I just added a 2nd teaspoon just to make that 2 tablespoons. Well, 1 tablespoon. Next, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of our oil. I used olive oil, but you can also use sesame seed oil. And then finally, we're going to add half a teaspoon of our minced garlic. Then just mix that all up into some goodness. At this point, it started smelling so great. I knew at this moment that this meal was going to be out of this world.
Just ing.
So the next step was to chop my green onions or my spring onions. This I was going to use both in the meal itself and as garnish. Alright, so now that the prep work is done, let's get cooking. Good looking. I'm going to start off by first of all turning my stove on and then adding some of that olive oil into my pan. I'm going to let it get a bit warm before I start frying my bacon, right? So I think I was only supposed to put 100 grams of bacon, but I really like bacon, so I went above and beyond. I don't think that's too much of a problem because it still tasted good, or I believed it would taste good, which it did. So yeah, this is just me adding the bacon.
너는 요즘 어때? 하루 중에 가장 생각나는 사람이 누구야? 일을 하다가도 길을 걷다가도 이유 없이 떠올려보네. 나는 많이 생각해봤는데 아무래도 벌써 빠져버렸나봐. 꿈에서까지도 원하는 걸 보면 장난 같은 건 아닌가 봐. 좋아하면 원래 다 이렇다던데 너의 한마디 한순간이 소중해서 아껴두고 싶고 나만 보고 싶어서 쓸데없는 질투만 늘어. 좋아하면 원래 다 이렇다던데 괜히 한숨만 나왔다 또 네 생각에 웃다가 울다가.
So while the bacon was going, I figured it's time for me to start on my noodles. The packet said to cook them for 3 minutes, but I would encourage you to follow whatever the packet on the noodles that you buy says. I cooked them for about 5 minutes and they were good to go. So yeah, this is just me adding 2 packs of the noodles and some water.
그려보는 것도 당연한 일상이
So when I was satisfied with the state of my bacon, I added some onion, which I didn't mention with the ingredients, but I added some onion and my kimchi to the bacon. I realized at this point that maybe I shouldn't have had the green onions and the kimchi on one plate, but anyway, we move. So after adding the onion and the kimchi, I just had to stir it around and wait for it to wilt or for the onions to brown before moving on to the next step.
I don't wanna be vivid on the if you can't see me, I'll say way to go. Maybe a way to go. Yeah, what I have to be. I don't know that I someday I should have done now. I'm strong in this night, and I I'm falling in
Right, so I was very happy with the state of my kimchi, bacon and onion. So I went ahead and added my sauce, that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sauce. Just look at that thing. You cannot imagine the smell in the kitchen at this point. It was divine. So with my sauce and my noodles being almost ready, it was time to start boiling the eggs for the garnish. Just look at all of that bubbling goodness. I know you wish you were here to smell all of this goodness. Right, so my udon noodles were now ready, and it was time to add them to the mix of kimchi, bacon, and that beautiful sauce. So this is just me adding the noodles to it. I feel like I made too many noodles and too little sauce, so I didn't use all the noodles that I cooked.
널 보는 순간 이해가 됐어 매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야 내 맘을 고백하려고 타이밍만 보는 나 그런 나를 넌 보며 왜 그러냐고 묻네 너 때문에 I'm going crazy I'm going 계속 흘러만 가고 기다리다
Alright, and at this point we're just adding a little bit of that green onion. It just makes it look really, really nice and colorful, but also adds a beautiful taste.
두려워서 매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야 네가 제일 좋아하는 게 뭐냐고 물어본다 그런 나를 넌 보며 대답 없이 미소만 짓는데 I'm going crazy
And voila, there is my beautiful kimchi udon noodle meal. So proud of it. I think it looks so beautiful. And yeah, at this point, I couldn't wait to get stuck in. Of course, we had our soju. I got some strawberry flavored soju, which I couldn't wait to taste because I had never had soju before this point.
Alright guys, so it's time for my favorite part, which is eating. I have some chopsticks here. I don't know if I can eat this big thing with chopsticks, but we're going to try. Like I said, I also have some soju that I'm going to be drinking with my meal. So yeah, I just wanted an authentic experience. I wanted the whole experience, so that's why I got the soju as well. Okay, I don't even know if I'm holding these correctly, but let us try. Oh, I also have like a fork with me because I'm not gonna struggle, okay? Looks like I am gonna struggle. It's so good. It's so good. It's really, really good. It's very spicy. Let's get some of that kimchi in there. I was very worried about how the kimchi would taste. I thought it would taste very vinegary and not nice, but it actually tastes really, really good. Now for the soju. It's got a kick. The soju definitely has a kick, but it's really, really good. I expected it to taste very bitter, but it doesn't taste bitter. It tastes sweet, and I think it's because of the flavor. It tastes really, really good, and it works well with the food. I think the sauce is really what makes this taste so good, like the honey and the soy sauce and even the kimchi itself. I really because I've heard about kimchi and people are like, oh, it's an acquired taste, you might not like it, what. So I got a bit worried, but no, it's actually really good and I really like it. Time to sit here and finish my meal. Thank you so much for watching this cook with me. I really like this meal and I will be making it again soon. I hope that you try it out, and I really do hope that you guys enjoy it as well. It's been really lovely trying food from a different culture and something totally new that I've never ever had in my life. I really like the fact that there are these types of stores where we can get these types of ingredients and experience authentic food from different cultures if we can't afford to travel to those countries yet. So yeah, this was a really, really great meal and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hot girl doing hot girl things out.